When you look at the kind of the move in the oil price, what does it actually mean for OPEC? Is this going to be short-lived, or can it continue on the trend?
Morning, Francine. So as oil's got to 70, there's a lot of talk, as you say, that OPEC risks overcooking the market, and that will persuade producers that they can back away from the plan. But it's worth saying that we've had no indication of that whatsoever. In fact, this morning we had comments from Alexander Novak, the Russian energy minister, and Russia has been pointed to as perhaps one of the members that might want to back out of the OPEC Plus plan. But Novak has said this morning that there's no reason to back away, that we shouldn't, that producers shouldn't just change policy because of short-term market conditions, and that he's committed to seeing things through. And that echoes exactly what we heard from the Iraqi minister over the weekend and the minister of the UAE. So far, there's none of that divergence that banks are predicting. Now, if prices continued at these elevated levels towards the meeting in June, well, that might start to change. But so far, it's steady as she goes. Well,
I'm looking at some of the technicals on oil, and I know there was a great story written by the fact that a lot of people on the markets and traders are becoming a little bit cautious, because when you look at the technical levels, prices seem to be in overbought territory. Does it mean that we could see a correction just because of technicals?
Yes, and we're starting to see that a little bit today. We've seen in the last hour a bit of a sell-off across the commodities complex. Oil's down 1% and metals are down more than 2%. Copper's down the most in several weeks. And that, I think, reflects nothing more than that we've had a really strong rally in the first part of the year that's taken a lot of investors by surprise, and people are pausing for breath. Some people are taking profits, and we're seeing that bit of a sell-off. Whether that means that that will continue, and the fundamentals are still in place, I think they probably are still in place. We're still seeing very strong oil demand and OPEC discipline.